Welcome, watchers and listeners to the Daily Dunes podcast. I'm your host, El Stefanos, and this is the last episode of the season 1 of the Daily Dunes podcast.
Yes, sir.
Let me get some. For you
go.
guys on the live, there's a soundboard here. People are still clapping. There's applause and there's like a lot of sound systems going on in the background. But yeah, this is a very not unplanned, but I wanted to end off the final season as a redemption arc.
A redemption arc.
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
First episode, I don't know if you guys seen it or if you guys seen it, but the camera was a bit wonky, and we were basically in 2D. We were in pixelated, so
okay.
we got upgrades every episode. There was somehow an upgrade.
I agree with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
There was something going on, something. We're trying to improve everything. So hopefully this episode, there should be no hiccups. There's only one angle for convenience and editing and other things. But I'm excited. You already know the rules.
Yes, sir.
You already know the rules. You want to go back? I'll do
we're
it for
good,
the
we're good.
audience.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, this is what I brief my guests with. No cursing, no swearing. We're trying to be a family-friendly channel. We're gonna try to go down the right path.
Down the
Right path. You know,
path
I mean,
of the
see-
Lord.
a path of, yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah. See, swearing is not. I mean, yeah. I am against it, but I won't say I am. I am completely. I don't swear. I do swear here and there, which is not good, obviously. Even like professionally speaking, right? When you talk to people, sometimes the lingo just comes out, right?
Yeah.
Like, wagwan, man. Like, what? I mean, like, informal, right?
Ah, okay.
It's
You
like-
swear, but in a British way.
I'm
No
not
American
gonna say-
swearing, just
no,
British
no,
swearing.
no, nothing like that, but yeah. But no swearing, no cursing. This is a family-friendly podcast. No, nothing to be against the law of the land. UAE, home, my home. Grew up here all my life. I don't know about you. Were you born here or
Yeah, I grew up here.
were you born here and grew up here?
Born and raised. Yeah.
Oh shit! How's that?
Yes, sir.
Damn, dude. Same. Me, I think Abhi's the only one odd as well. Also, we have Abhi in the back. Before I go to Abhi. Third rule is not talking too much about my past because obvious reasons. But also, we have Abhi on the camera. You want to come in and say hi just for the viewers and the people at home?
Hey, come on, man.
Yeah, just
Let-
come
let-
in.
Let the people see you.
Yeah. Just show yourself, bro.
Yeah.
You are like 2 episodes. Doesn't mean you
Exactly.
can like.
So they can appreciate you
Yeah,
as much
some
as we do.
applause for you as well.
Yeah.
There we go. Just
Like, Abhi's got everything set up.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
All
By
the
the way,
angles, attention to detail. Amazing.
That's my
Big
chicha right
respect.
there. That's
Your
my
what?
chicha. So
Chicha?
so chicha is what you call an older brother in like
Aw.
yeah, I don't know from where, but like it's a term used either I've heard it from my friends who are northeast, but they're also half southeast. So like I don't know where it originates from. I'm assuming it's Marathi, which is like a northern state of India, and they use chicha a lot. One of my friends and his brother, he also call him chicha. So that's where I heard it from first. And then I started using it late in life, I think after university or just before university. And I see him as a older brother, but also not just an older brother, just as a brother, bro. Like in the Bible, there's a verse that says something. I don't know exactly the verse, but there's like a verse in the Bible that says blood something. I'm gonna paraphrase it. It's basically friends who you choose, or not who you choose. Friends are closer than certain family. They're closer to you. Friends are closer to you. Something by blood or something. I'm gonna butcher that thing. But yeah, we have Alexis back on the podcast.
Thank you for having me back.
Thank you. Thank you for coming back. This is gonna go on for a while, by the way.
Let's do it. Let's overuse it. Come on, let's go.
We have it. Might
We
as
have a
well.
soundboard. Might as well use it.
Exactly, man. Exactly. I don't know if you guys know. We just went on a camping trip, me and Abhi. We went to the Al Kuwa Milky Way spot, which is 2.5 hours from here. We just came back, like right now. We came directly back to the studio just for a recording session and going live as well.
I love it. No
Yeah, man.
excuses.
No
Let's go.
excuses. Yeah, that's one thing I want to do. Keep consistent.
Yeah.
Uploading has not been that consistent, but it is coming out it's not consistently on time, but it's coming out consistently. Like the shorts are coming out, the videos are coming out, the episodes are coming out, all that stuff is coming out, but not on time like I want it to be. But I wanted to have like one episode give a week gap and pull out the shorts next week, and then episode and then shorts. But yeah. Anyways, how you been, my boy? It's been a while. I think the last time I met you was in the first episode, technically
Yeah,
speaking.
which is like I think 3 months ago.
No. It was in June.
More?
June it was.
Ah.
June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Mm.
Yeah, 6 to 7 months. Yeah,
Wow, that's a long, long while back.
long while back.
Wow.
And also, I've known. I mean, you've told me you're going boxing now. I don't know if you wanna give some light on that? How's boxing been?
Yeah, well, boxing's been great. I usually started going once a week. It's mostly been like a fitness thing.
Yeah,
But now it's evolved into a point where I just want to do it because it
Yeah.
lets a lot of aggressive and pent up frustration out.
yeah.
It's a good outlet.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's been good. It's been good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be more consistent with once a week, but then
Yeah.
a lot of things in between. But I am doing it once a week. So
I know boxing is hard. But like in terms of what aspect? So do you do mainly cardio, or do you focus on like power, or what is your goal?
well,
for going this boxing
80% of boxing is cardio.
Right.
So it's about lasting
Endurance,
longer. It's
yeah.
not really about hitting hard. It's about outlasting your opponent.
Right.
And the hardest part of it is just keeping up your fitness.
Okay, I want to circle back on that, but go on.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of outlasting your opponent, right? A great example. I don't know if you've seen the KSI versus Logan Paul fight.
No, I
What's my
didn't.
copy here? I'm get tired, by the way. I don't know if you've seen the not Logan Paul, KSI Tommy Fury fight. Have you seen it?
Not really. I just saw the final result and then apparently he lost.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then he tried to challenge the rule, but then
Appeal
it's
it,
not
yeah.
working out.
So in the fight, he had amazing endurance. Man was just doing jumping jacks the whole time, which is good. He has great endurance. He was there the whole fight. He was there all rounds, not like tired. Doesn't look tired, which is good. But then here's where this thing comes in. Like you go to a stalemate, right? In a game of chess, stalemate is it's not technically a win. It's not a loss. But then again, you're not getting what you want. You're not getting that win, right? So I feel like if you're going for boxing, you have to like focus. Endurance is good, but then I'm more leaning towards like knockout artists like Jake. I mean, I'm not a fan, but Jake Paul is technically a knockout artist, right? And I prefer power over endurance because it's like another this thing what I've seen is right. Okay, for example, I saw this quote in a movie, right? It says, "Do you know Usain Bolt?
Mm-hmm.
You know who's Usain Bolt? Who is
He's
he?
the fastest runner.
Okay. For what? What is he got? He's a world record, and what's that for?
Olympics, right?
Yeah, but what is it the category for?
I don't know.
The 100 meters, right? Do you know Mofra?
No.
No. So Mofra also is a gold medalist in the same World Cup, but no one knows him. Why? He did the endurance. He did the 800 meter and the 1.6. Huh? Yeah. So a lot of people not ignore, but they don't know him. He's not as relevant as Usain Bolt, right? Because the faster the guy look at, they have more this thing, right? They care about the guy who's fastest, not the guy who takes the longest, right? So why would you want to be there instead of getting where you have to just go and get your thing and get out?
See, it's very easy to say that. Have you done boxing before?
I will say no. I will say no.
So it's very easy to say that when, for example, when someone says, "Oh, I want to go in boxing, I want
Yeah.
to knock people out," but when you're actually there and you're fighting someone in front of you
Yeah.
and you get hit in the face, that's when all of that goes away to the point where it's about just you outlasting this person.
Yeah.
So I think when you say that you want to knock someone out, I mean, that's fair to say, right? But if you look at the greatest people who boxes, Floyd Mayweather,
Ali.
defense, Muhammad Ali, all of them have put in this principle of hit and don't get hit.
Right.
So Manny Pacquiao is one of the greatest knockout artists of this generation. But then again, who's relevant to this day compared to him?
Floyd. Yeah. Fair.
So
He would,
it's very easy to say certain things
but
when you're
this-
not in the ring.
Yeah. If you have.
But
the,
when you
this
are
thing-
in the ring, that's very different.
when you have the.
It's very different when the pressure is on you
Yeah.
to perform, the anxiety and everything.
Yeah.
It's very different.
But I feel like if you have the skill set to prove it, I feel like the confidence is
Of course, of
the
course,
same,
of
right?
course. If you have the power, but not a lot of people have that innate power. So a lot of people are just base level. They're not Goku. Very rarely are people born a Manny Pacquiao or Gervonta Davis or Mike Tyson. So what can you do if you're not that top level of people?
That's right.
You try and outlast your opponent. You try and be smart. You try and hit and don't get hit. So
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I would like to join boxing soon. I did tell you, but there's certain complications that did come, and maybe one day we will
it's
we will
good.
join
Hit
soon.
me up. Let me know.
But yeah, until then, I'm still focusing on mainly getting my fitness to a point where I can, last. I don't want to come to boxing training with you and just get tired immediately. Like first round, I'm just like, I don't know. But like I do like 2 minute training. I'm like, yeah, I'm not good. I'm good.
I mean, the best part is just exposure, right?
Right, true. I'm not saying no. I agree with you there. But the problem is, if I pay that much, right? For example, I pay this X amount and I come, and I don't really get the value of what I'm getting. Yes, I'm getting exposure, but I'm not going to be putting that exposure into practice. Like you show me some moves, right? For example, you show me like the certain combos or whatever, and I don't have the energy, I don't have the fitness, I don't have the stamina to replicate or train those things with you. Or
I think you're overthinking this, man. You can learn all those things. Okay, I'm not sorry to interrupt you,
no, go ahead.
but I felt the same way. Whenever I'm starting something that I don't know, I'm always usually scared, anxious, everything. I feel all that nerves.
Yeah.
But then when you do it anyway, you just realize that it's not that scary as it seems. Even though you're inexperienced, the moment you just start doing it, you're like, oh, okay. For some reason, I'm getting this little by little. And then when you're around people who are better than you, it brings you up.
Yeah. It's a circle. Like, yeah, bro. That's actually one thing I've learned is to have a really good circle. And I think I did. I think I maintained a good circle in my
You
entire
do.
life.
I mean, look at this guy, bro.
Yeah, man. Look at this guy. What is he
Look at
doing?
this guy, man. Appreciate
just
this
like-
guy, honestly.
Actually, 100%. I rate this guy, man. Honestly, man, I've met him only like, 4 years now? How many years it's been? University, first year I met him. He was the first person I met in university. Like, legit the first person.
Yeah.
Other than the people I came to, like, my people from, like, school. He's the first person I met in university, and he's still there, which is really a good story to tell, actually, to your grandkids. Like, yeah, he's the first guy I met, and we're still close. That's a good story.
And you were saying he's super stacked with work, and yet he made time for you today.
Yeah, that's actually, dude, this guy, guys, just so you know, right, just to give you a big heads up, I know some of you know what he's going through, but man is working as well as studying, so he's busy throughout the week. Like, okay, so 3 days, there's 5 days in a week. 2 days he has classes, so he's definitely off the game. He just comes back like late night, 10:30, whatever. He sleeps, goes back at like 7:30 in the morning, 6:30, 7:30. He leaves home, and I think the other 3 days he's working. He's on a bigger project. I don't know if I can talk about it. Can I talk about it? No. Okay. He works on big projects and stuff, which also takes more of his time. Right? He's constantly like working on those projects and it's a great project. Not gonna lie, it's a good project, right? But I feel like at what point do you get burnt out with overwork? And I always tell them, right, companies, you're replaceable, right? You're always replaceable. Sure, you want to give it your all, but when you give it too much of your this thing, you tend to lose yourself in your work. And then at a point where you are like, oh, I'm fully immersed in this, and then suddenly just cut you off. And you're like, what happened? All this work I did for nothing. And they just took me off like that. So what's the point of my work? What did I do all this for? Have you been in that situation before?
Can't really say much because I'm working.
Yeah. Well, you've been in the same
But
company?
it makes sense. It makes sense. This is the reason also why a lot of people should aspire for financial freedom. This is why a lot of people should aspire to be free financially and to work on your own thing. Unfortunately, not everyone is as blessed to be born rich, to be born into a rich magnet family. But that's the best part, right? You get to see where you want to go. You get to build yourself up, and you get to learn lessons along the way.
Funny thing is, I was listening to the George Janko podcast. I listened to this guy, George. I don't know if you George Janko. Yeah. I followed him for a long time. I mean, even before the Logan Paul thing, even from his wine days, I used to follow him. I used to like him. Yeah, which is a good thing. It's like certain things, like I followed him from way back when, which is a good thing. So recently, he came out with the Anchor podcast, which blew up, by the way, massively.
Yeah. I'm watching the second one.
Same.
We
finished. We were watching it yesterday on the way to desert. and he mentions, right? He tells in the podcast, I'd rather be not him, but I think Kate mentions he's like, I'd rather I'm blessed to be born in a poor family, so I know what it's like to get to that position. People who are born into a rich family don't know, they don't understand the different levels of society. They don't comprehend. For them, it's just money is just obsolete. It's nothing for them. It's just playthings like Monopoly. You play, you throw your things like it's nothing. They don't really care. They don't think about money as much as how we think about money. For them, it's like it's a tool to just get power, right? Which is honestly what I've seen as well from people I like look at, or people I like who I've seen work, right? People who are in certain industries who I follow, right? They have at that point, at that stage, at that position, and in that status, they don't really care about money as much. Money is just another tool. All they care about, not all they care about, the main thing they're focused on is power and like market share and certain things like that. They want control, which is, I would say, it's a different ballgame when you're in that stage. You don't really. For me, I guess. Okay, let me ask you: what is your idea of financial freedom? What is your if you could describe it in numbers, like if you could measure it, what would you say would be your financial freedom? Like what would you say?
100 million. That's enough to set up my family, my family's family, and my kids' family, and my kids' kids' family.
Yeah.
So it's generational wealth, basically.
I would
100
say
million is a good
same.
number.
Mine was 50, but I bumped it up to 100 because I wanted certain things as well. Now, when you said, for me it was personally it would be 50, just me and my family. But then I want to like be a blessing to other people as well, my friends. I want to get them up as well.
Yep.
I want to gift them because and I always like gifting things. Not just gifting, I like giving things, right? I never like to be a receiver. My mom always like, always give. Never think to be a receiver. Never look to be receiving things. And always, and I think
It
I
feels
became
better to give, basically, than to receive.
It does. And I think I got to a point where it became toxic when I stopped receiving things. Like I abhor. I'm like, no, I can't. But then a friend was like, no, man, certain things you have to accept. See, certain things like, for example, kindness, right? Certain people don't, they give out of their love. They give certain things to you, like, for example, their gift, like a watch or like something, like a shirt.
Yep.
They give it out of love for you, right? Not out of pity, right? They give it out of love for you, your family.
Yep.
So you should learn to accept gifts as well. They could be blessings from God. They could be indirectly God could be like giving you this blessing and you're just rejecting God's blessing. So that's like another thing. You know what I mean? So now I'm learning to like having that balance of like where to like accept and also give back, but also accept. Before I was just toxic and like I'm only giving. I don't want to like receive. I don't want like no. Anyone gives, I'm like no, I'm good. And I kept rejecting this thing.
Yep.
Which was very bad, honestly, and it hurt. I mean, to me, I'm just like it's nothing. It's fine, right? But them, they're like, why is not accepting me, my love, my kindness, my gesture for
Trying to
them?
misinterpret.
Yeah. It's not good. But yeah, man, this episode is totally unhinged. I have nothing planned for this episode, honestly. And I wanted to, honestly, this was last moment, by the live, the audience at home who's live. How many people are there on the live? I don't know. I can't really tell. Huh? Oh, 5?
Punch karo,
5. Huh?
Punch karo.
Punch. All the 5 people, what's up?
What's up?
But yeah, I wanted to make this announcement because I didn't go public with my Insta page. I didn't make it official on my Insta page. I made an Insta page for my podcast and I just uploading my channel and everything. I never promoted it in the most literal sense. I never promoted it on my Insta page.
Well, that's good. At least you're averaging, I mean, even without promotion, the views that you're averaging on YouTube is pretty good. All across the board, I saw it was rising from like 100, 200, 300, 500.
Which is, yes, thank God for that. Blessings, they come. But also, it's not just me. I think my guests as well, they help a lot. They promote it as well on their things, which I think is the most, where I get my most promotion from.
Oh, wow.
Because my guests, they post it on their stories. Their friends see it. They this thing, and I spoke to some of these random guys on YouTube. Right? This guy commenting. I was like, oh, cool. I know some of these guys. Like, oh, it's a weird this thing to see random people like comment and like your stuff. Because when your friends do, you're like, oh, okay, this guy, oh, he knows me. Okay, cool. But then some random guys like, oh, that's nice to pop in and
reaching a new audience.
Yeah, which is a really a good thing.
Yeah.
But oh my god, this desert. Oh yeah, so we went on a desert trip. A few, my socks are still up. We went to
Yeah,
a
why'd you
camp-
decide to go there anyway? Of all the
two
times.
reasons. Two reasons. Mainly is there's a meteor shower for day before yesterday and yesterday, and I think today as well. I'm not exactly sure. So I wanted to go and like I wanted to go camping for a while, and I went to a Kerala trip last week
Yep.
for a friend's wedding
Yep.
and a small tour as well. Went to a place called Trivandrum, which is like a capital of Kerala, a state. From there, we went to Varkala, which is another place, like a cliffside beach place.
Okay.
And then we went to Munnar, which is like a Munnar, which is like a hillside location.
Yep.
Came down to Kochi, which is like basically the popular capital. Like you have Abu Dhabi and Dubai. Like even though Abu Dhabi is the capital, Dubai is like more famous, right?
Yep.
Same thing. Like Trivandrum is the capital, but Kochi is like, oh, Kochi, everyone knows Kochi, right?
Yeah, everyone knows good.
Yeah. You know Kochi?
I yeah.
You
Yeah,
actually?
yeah. I
Oh.
do.
Oh, cool. I think, oh yeah,
I'd
he's
love to visit Kochi on a weekly basis. the country.
I know, yeah,
The
yeah,
country.
for sure.
Sorry, the state, the city. My bad.
I know exactly what you mean.
Amazing at geography.
Yeah, great. I'm not gonna. I'm not. Yeah, no. Kochi was nice. The wedding was happening there. I know what you're hearing.
Emphasis.
I
You're
know,
putting
yeah.
emphasis on it. Yeah.
Moving on from that, we went to
Yeah.
this place called Alapi. It's like a backwaters, boathouse vibes, swamps. Not swamps, like a small river, swamp, mud side backwaters. Yeah. So we stayed in like a boathouse for a day.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it was very serene. It's like a disconnect. That day was whole disconnect.
Hermit
was-
mode.
Yeah, hermit mode. Honestly, there was no signals. I mean, I think there was, but I didn't really touch my phone. I think the whole trip I was basically disconnecting. I was vlogging, yes. You can check that out soon. But I was vlogging, but not as much as I should or want to. I don't know. Which one is it? Because I feel like I want to vlog, but then I want to experience things in the moment as well. What do you think? Like, I want to do both. I want to capture certain things, but I want to be there, and I don't want to be like focused on like the angles or like certain things, and like, but I'll miss the moment of doing these things.
But what's your personality like? I guess it all depends on your personality. Like me personally, I don't like filming whenever I'm out with people or whenever I'm just out for leisure. It doesn't feel genuine because it's like you're not living in the moment. Like whenever we're going to concerts, you know, I mean, I don't mean anything like this. I don't mean it in a negative way. But my sister, she likes to film a lot, and she keeps telling me, "Oh, why aren't you filming? Why?" It's always me recording.
Oh, your sister.
She likes filming things. That's just it's her. It's her personality. She likes capturing the moment and preserving memories. And
Yeah.
without her, we wouldn't have a lot of the pictures and memories that we have in our family. But at the same time, for me, I just like
Living in the moment.
living in the moment,
Yeah.
capturing this in my mind. So I guess there's that balance.
Yeah, I
It's a
feel
good
like
balance.
that's actually a really good thing I want to touch upon. I feel like having someone who's with you who can capture those moments and you can live those moments. I mean, that's kind of selfish.
It is, yeah.
It's
it
very
is, it
selfish.
is.
But then again, I do want to reminisce, right? When you go back, and you're like, oh, I remember this time, remember that time. Remember that. So that's a good. I mean, yes, it's selfish, but at the same time, it's beneficial for you to have someone who focuses on the capturing a moment, and you can live the moment as well.
Exactly.
That's and I feel like we are
And it
working.
helps if this person calls you out on it. So shout out to my sister.
Okay,
She was like,
I
"Oh,
see.
I'm always the one filming." So yeah, okay, fine. So
Shout
you can
out
be
to-
on the shot sometimes.
Shout out to your brother as well, man. He's a real G, man. This guy has been, yeah.
Nah.
Like it's been a long time since I met your brother as well.
My brother. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I met your whole family.
man.
How's Yassi, man? I miss Yassi.
Still cute.
Still
Still sexy. Still dramatic, and still the star of our family.
What about the other one? I forgot the name of the
Max.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy. Most dramatic husky you've ever seen. Honestly.
I love huskies, by the way.
Really?
I love.
come
That's
visit.
like my.
Come visit one time.
I
So you can
love.
see him.
Did I meet Max?
You haven't met him yet.
No,
You haven't met
okay.
him yet.
Yeah. Thing is, how is like husky in Dubai? Because like I heard it's not good to have. Like not good to have. It's like it's not gonna be a good thing. Not good. Like not
the
frowned
weather?
upon.
Is
Yeah,
the
because
weather
like weather and everything for a husky. Because it's a more for like a northern cold region type of breed.
Yeah, exactly. Well, The thing I noticed about the dogs, for some reason, I don't know why, but they adapt to where they are, like
Really?
humans. During the summer, whenever we walk him out, he's okay. Sometimes he actually prefers tanning compared to the AC. But now in winter, he prefers to be in the AC more than tanning. So he's a weird dog.
Shout out to Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love huskies, man. I would go huskies, Labrador. No, yeah, huskies, labs, and then golden retrievers or golden and labs. One of them.
Damn, all big dogs, man.
Yeah, I love those guys. These are. And what about yours? What's your top three?
Top 3.
Yeah.
Well, now it's husky. No, sorry, Saluki, because Yasi was first. Saluki, husky, and then maybe
First
golden.
child.
Yeah, first child. Baby, princess, queen.
Queen. Yasi was nice to me for a while. I mean, for the first, obviously, the initial.
You were her first favorite person, man. You were the only guy at home who she didn't bark at, and she was really open to.
Yeah,
And
I
you
think
caught
she
her
saw
at the time. She was
the
a baby.
difference. She was like, "This guy's weird. He seems interesting. I won't shoo him away."
She liked you a lot, bro. She liked you a lot.
Stuff.
I hope she still remembers you, though.
I hope to. I mean, they should, right? They have like memories of like this thing. They have like certain sense of each person.
That's true, but now she started barking at everyone. Whenever she sees someone who's a bit different, you're not my family. Why are you here?
We'll see. We'll see. When I come, if I come, or when I come, actually, I'll see if when I come, we'll see. What's yours, Abby? What's your top? I don't think I asked you this. I just had conversations with dogs. What's yours?
Oh, top 3 dogs.
Yeah. Go on.
Jay-Z, Tupac.
There's a
Kobe.
dog, bro. All from what's the records? I forgot the name of the records, bro. Huh? No. What's the records called?
Records?
Yeah. They're all signed to one record, right?
50 Cent?
Yeah.
Shady Aftermath, I think.
No. Guys, I don't know who's this like, but someone Google it. Like Slim, M50.
Oh, yeah,
Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre
Yeah.
on his label.
Yeah.
forgot
I forgot the records. I forgot the name of the record.
Interscope.
Interscope. Yes. It's Interscope, by the way. Anyway, Abhi, it's Interscope. It is Interscope. Verifying. He's the fact checker. He's like, yep,
Fact
it is. It is true. Yo, what's your top 3 breeds? Retrievers. Husky. Chow Chow. Oh, the big fluffy one? Oh, that's big boy, bro. Logan
And
has
they're all
a-
fur.
Huh?
They're all fur.
Yeah, they're just a big fluffy dog.
Bro, the Chow Chows, what I noticed is their tongues are really scary, bro. It's black.
Really?
Yeah, compared to all the other dogs, theirs is different. They're like that alien breed. They're cute on the outside, but then when you see their tongue, like, oh,
Okay.
okay. What is
Slow down
yeah.
there. Don't lick me, bro. I'm good. They don't bite.
You know, the funny thing is, there's a top 10 list. Like, the number 1 most dangerous dog is actually a Chow Chow. Yeah.
And another story is,
That's what I've heard from people because they have chow chows and there's like when they see people they just don't do anything. They just look scary because they look like a lion. Like that's how big they are.
Yeah, exactly.
also Logan Paul had a Chow Chow which had a certain situation happen and he had to, I don't know if he got put down or got
he did?
gave away. Yeah.
Oh.
So like, you gotta watch your Chow Chows, bro. Retrievers, I'll come home. Even the other thing, I'll come home. Huskies, definitely come home. Chow Chow, maybe hesitate a little bit.
It's all in the owners. That's it.
Actually, I saw they
It's
raise
all
them
in
up.
the owners.
I mean, I'm seeing a lot of videos nowadays of people raising not wild. I mean, guess wild animals like panthers and like tigers, and not like shakes or something. Like we have
Yeah.
obviously shakes
Yeah,
who do
yeah.
like exotic pets, right?
Oh, yeah.
But then you have like people who just like raise like panthers. I've seen a video of like a normal person just raising a panther with a dog. I was like, really,
Yeah,
bro?
look at Tiger King.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, I've not seen it. Yeah, I every trend that happened in after like 2017, I was just like, okay, just ignored it completely. Game of Thrones, ignored it. Tiger King, ignored it. I was just like, nah, man, I'm good.
It was really good, actually. It started from a place of love until he got greedy. It
I know what
all
the story
started with
is.
the
Had no
love
idea.
of tigers and animals, but then it just went downhill.
Really?
Yeah.
You give a small synopsis of what happened?
That's briefly what I remember. And then there's a lot of intertwining plots. There's rival zoos. And there's murder for some reason. Like it's just a zoo. On the outside we don't know what's happening. But then apparently there's murder. There's this girl, Carol Baskin. Apparently she murdered her husband. And then,
All I know is that song from TikTok, Carol Baskin.
yeah,
You know that
yeah,
song?
she got trending.
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
But it was never proven. And we never knew if it was real or not. So
Also, speaking of shows, how's the catch up on One Piece, bro? We finished the Wano arc finally.
Yeah.
We have the.
We are now in the end game, boys.
We actually in the end game.
We're in the end
Oda
game.
Sensei is really like.
We're in the end game.
Really like. Yeah, I think there's a quote I saw recently. It says
Do
Oda
you
is
read
like,
the manga?
I stopped. I used to remember we used to talk about the manga all the time, and then I stopped because I was like, no, I can't, bro.
Bro, you
This
gotta get into it now.
I feel like at this point on, like if I'm more read, I'm just gonna be spoiled for the next 2 years. I'm just gonna wait until the animation comes out. I'm just like waiting. And also the fight with Kaido, bro, that was insane,
Yeah.
bro. The animation was
Animation, yeah,
insane,
exactly.
bro. Gear fight
Gear
Luffy,
fight.
when like the heartbeat came out. Oh, also spoilers for
And the
anyone at
music.
home.
And the music, the soundtrack.
Bro,
point.
you know he started One Piece after this.
Congratulations, bro. Welcome to the right side of life.
hold on, don't give credit yet. Where you at right now, bro? Not the Netflix one. he watched one episode or 2 episodes, and
He showed me the one from Netflix, the movie.
Oh, that's also nice. That's really nice.
that's nice. That's decent. That's nice. I mean, it's very compressed, but yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
That actually gave me an idea about exactly.
What to expect?
I mean, people still think anime is for kids and like it has like, oh, it's for babies, bro. Why are you watching cartoons? I'm like, bro, there's so much more depth to these animes, bro. It's like not just about like, oh, Dora the Explorer, I'm gonna find a
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
bro, this literally like I saw a quote. It's on my phone. It's like it talks about slavery and like communism and so many other things. So many like deep topics about abandonment and orphanage and issues and everything, bro. And people like still go like, oh, you watching anime, bro? Like, that's for kids, bro. Why do I do this? I'm like,
Well, it is for kids. It is for children.
really? Really, bro?
It is for man babies, weebs.
Don't you hate on me, bro. I'm proud to be a weeb. I would love to visit Japan, though. That'd be Have you ever, do you plan? I mean, I don't know if you've gone to Japan. Have you gone?
Not yet. We were planning to visit Korea and Japan in conjunction with each other, but it didn't happen, unfortunately. But in the future, near future,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Inshallah.
inshallah. Yeah. Hopefully very, very soon.
We got some
With
trips
family.
planned ahead. I mean,
Where
I
to?
say me and Nabi. Next.
Couple trips.
Hopefully, inshallah, again. Couple trips.
He didn't deny it.
Who? Him?
Yeah, I was like, couple trips. He didn't say no. He was like, no, not like that.
No. I mean,
It's like, yeah.
the thing is, now I have like, honestly,
He's like, dude,
huh? What?
Couple.
Oh, see, that's you guys.
you gotta
You
be
hear
as
what you
fast
want
as
to hear.
Abby, man. You gotta be
No,
quick
no,
with
you
it.
guys have different brain cells, yeah. You guys have, yeah, man. You
Grab a
guys
seat.
join us. We can. Honestly, you guys have different brain cells, but yeah. I before I can have the freedom to like go explore things, right? I used to be like very limited. Even when I was like home in Sharjah, right? My mom, when I was younger, you know the Pepsi building? I don't know if you remember the Pepsi building, which is next to on Al Khan. You know the roundabout, right?
Yeah.
Not the Al Khan roundabout.
Pepsi
Al Khan
building.
roundabout. Huh? No? You know Jamal Abdul Nasser, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know where it starts?
Of course.
Yeah, when like you come from the bridge, you
Yep.
come down.
Yep.
So this side was my building, right?
Mm.
My mom was like, "You can't leave this vicinity."
Oh, really?
Yeah. Guess what I did? I went to Dubai. so me and my friends, yeah, what we did? My mom's like, "Don't go beyond this radius." You know Yasmin Tower, right?
No. Maybe I've seen it, but I don't know the name.
It's the big pink one.
Oh, with the number 7 thing?
I think so.
7
Yeah,
light?
yeah. I think so.
Okay.
So it's basically you come from the roundabout.
Yep.
You take the first right.
Yep.
So there's like a building. No, that's basically my like area was my vicinity. That's where my border was.
Yeah.
Mom was like, you can't go farther than this. You have to stay here. You gotta come back. But luckily, she gave me a time. She more focused on the timing. So he's like,
Yep.
you have like 3 hours or 3 hours to go out and play and come back. So after a point, I started going beyond the border. At one
Like
point,
playing around with the
testing the limits. Yeah, testing limits, right? One time, after a certain point, mom was like, okay, 3 hours. I'm like, okay, sure. Grabbed our cycles. We drove all the way to Airport Road. You know where Kiada Metro Station, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah. So till there, we just drove our cycles. Ansar Mall, just beyond that.
Crazy.
And we came
That's a
back. It took like an hour and a
crazy
half.
Mile.
Yeah, I think it was an hour and a half. We were cycling slowly or whatever. And then we came back. 1.5 3 hours. So we went and came back. But yeah, I mean, I love to like explore. I like to like go and see things and like
Yeah,
but
yeah.
explore by myself. I mean, yeah, I'm not. It's not like I've never been there. Like, car and all we have. We go to Dubai, right? But
Yeah. What did your mom say when you got home?
she didn't know. She doesn't
She
know.
didn't
She doesn't know. I mean, to her, but she doesn't know. No one knows except my friends.
What's your fondest memory of her?
Ooh, ooh, ooh. There's a lot actually. There's a lot.
The one that sticks out to you the most.
It's a lot, man. The one I can like one that popped in my head immediately was I think for either for Mother's Day or her birthday. It was late night. So I
Yeah.
think she was sleeping. My dad was already gone. He's out by 9:30, right? She was going to head to bed. I left. We had Megamart 24/7. I left Megamart, got her a small piece of cake, got her a candle, came in, set up like a small. I got a rose, and everything set up on the dining table. Woke my mom up. Came. I think I have a picture. I think it's on my Instagram. It's one of the thumbnail. One. It's I surprised her. I was like that thing like initially popped up. Right? I guess that's one of the fondest memories I have. It was like seeing her like, oh wow, it's so cool. I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, at that time I didn't really think of it. I was like, oh, I'm just surprising my mom. That's
Yeah.
it. Now I'm like, oh yeah, that's like a nice memory to have.
Yeah.
I guess that's one of the good memories I had. It's actually really, really, only say, it's a core memory. It's a core, memory. That's the
exactly.
one. Yeah.
Store it there.
Yeah. You know, what's one of your core memories? Just to share light about.
In general,
Yeah, in general, something that sticks out. When I say core memory, what comes to your head immediately?
I haven't really thought of it in that way. I don't know if you'd like it because most of my core memories are basically just whenever I'm heartbroken or suffering. That's the one that sticks out to me the most. Not really the good times. The good times I don't really think about it that much. But the times when I'm
Why though? Why don't you have like?
I don't know because the good times is like I just expect them to come. It's like okay, fine, or all right, fine, good. But with the suffering that comes before it, those are the ones that I remember the most because that's where I grew more as a person. So those stick out to me the most.
But then
And
I
the
feel
good
like-
times I really appreciate it. Not that I'm saying I'm not appreciative, but then I guess I am just incredibly blessed to experience a lot of good. So the ones that stick out to me the most is the ones where I suffer.
Also, just
I don't
cutting
mean
off.
to depress anyone out there. It's a good thing.
It's good.
It's a good thing. I mean it in a good way.
Also, guys, how many people are there on the live? I'm not checking, so if you have a question for me, you can ask away.
Wait, how many?
Oh wait, is this still recording?
One
Okay, just
person.
recording again. It's recording again.
Let's just get this one person to ask something.
Huh? Okay, just switch on and switch on again. No, just press the button.
Oh, it stopped recording.
No, there's an on button. Remove the yeah next to that. Yeah, inside. Should be inside. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's first time testing it out.
Imagine we weren't filming the whole thing.
Cause yesterday night. Imagine. Yeah.
This is the first time I saw the lens pop out.
No. No, it should be. Is it recording now? I don't think it's recording.
Check the library, bro. The play button.
Oh, it's not. Okay, it's back on. The back, boy. It's like, yeah. I
Oh,
don't
we
know.
could use the picture. I mean, it's a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Video is just a bonus. So
Yeah. Fair enough. That's what's happening. Thing is, yeah, last night I used this to record a whole 57 minutes or no 16 minutes. 57 minutes of like. I mean, it's a time lapse kind of thing. I recorded the whole thing. I think it was cold. That's why it like lasted. But yeah, it's fine. I just like
there you go. Core memory. New core memory unlocked.
another one.
We didn't record the last podcast.
You know,
So now you're stuck with his picture. Stare at it.
no, it should be there. Hopefully. And we have the live anyway, so it should be fine. Oh.
The live stream that doesn't save.
Can you stream on that? I don't know. I've never used.
I've
I
never
think
did live
not the first time I'm doing live though. Huh? Oh, can you post as a story? Oh, okay, that's fine.
Huh. Interesting.
I
It saves. Ah.
oh, okay, good.
Inshallah. That is funny, man.
This has been happening. Oh yeah. So just to give you a heads up, you're on first episode, right?
Yep.
Luckily, I think the whole first episode recorded well, right? The whole thing came in one clip.
I like the following ones though. When you had like the angle switching, whose idea was that? Ah,
I wanted to have two angles, one for the guest and one for me.
nice.
And it's more work, but then it's better to look at. So you have like you can focus on certain people, also like guests when they're speaking.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
certain I'm just quiet. I'm just saying, or when the guest is quiet, right?
The funniest bit is none of his footage is there.
The
we
fu-
should get some overlay, like when someone's speaking, it's just him. Yeah.
it's there. It's still there.
Yeah, it's there.
You know, the funny thing is, I use my guests, or I use sometimes use my phone, sometimes use his phone for
Yeah.
recording the guest's view, and I use his camera. Mostly, it's usually his camera, cause like racing. I think this is the first time I'm using that camera, the raw camera for this podcast episode. But the thing is, this is an old camera. His is an old camera, right? So every 12 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes, it like stops recording.
Oh yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think certain episodes I only have 12 minutes of an episode
Really?
of me. Yeah. I think the last episode before this, or no, before that, I think episode 8 or something. I just had 12 minutes of my face, or I think 15 minutes of my face, and that's it for the whole episode. Most of the this thing was recording on the other guy's phone,
Really?
which is which is kind of stressful and not stressful. But it's less work, but it's like also like.
Live and learn.
Yeah, you live in. Thing is, I don't know how to work around that. Because I did try. So this one, it worked yesterday. Because like 57 minutes. I assume it was nice. Because like it could record a whole episode, right? But then we were in a cold place at midnight. So like 20 degrees. How much? 19? 20? Or less than that actually. In the morning it was 16. We were coming
Yeah.
back. Bro, it's cold. My legs are freezing, bro.
Yeah.
But I recorded the whole 57 minutes in the thing. So I assume it could work here. But I guess.
Well, that's how you know, right? You test things out and see what works.
Yeah.
That's where I learned the most actually. Whenever I filmed some of my
Failures.
old YouTube videos, some of them I spoke a lot of good stuff.
So,
It wasn't recording.
Shout out to Sweet Prince of Asia.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah.
I miss it. You still run that channel, or it's a different name? No.
Yeah, I put my name on it. I just changed the name.
Oh, okay. Now you have new flavor,
Ah.
baby. Shout out. Woo. Wait, hold on. Wait, this is on, hold on.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I've seen. I won't lie. I did see 1 or 2 episodes. I haven't seen everything, but you got some. That thing has got up in this thing, by the way. You have some good content. By the way.
Yeah,
Wait,
let's
from
see.
like I can see the difference from when we used when we recorded and when we used to play on Sweet Prince of Asia. Now it's like not completely, but it's like very different from what the previous one. It's actually good.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Good shit, man. It's good shit.
A lot of trial and errors.
Yeah, I think that's what the best part is, right? I mean, see, I want to ask you this, right? Knowledge is good. Experience is gained from failures, right? But at what point do you say, I'd rather fail and get the experience than have knowledge from someone else? Like, say, you're going in a car, right? And I'm also on the same path, right?
Yep.
We're going 120, but there's a speed bump, you missed, and you hit the curb, and whatever, right? And then you call me up, and you tell me there's a speed bump coming ahead for me. Would it rather be more beneficial for me to experience that and then learn my lesson, or use the knowledge? I mean, yes, I would use the knowledge, but would you stick more? I mean, the lesson, obviously, going to space, but which is more like closer to you, I guess.
I mean, if it's in that analogy, I would listen to you when you're telling me there's a speed bump. Oh, I would be like, okay, I'd avoid it in that analogy. But if it's for something like, let's say in life in general, whenever you're giving someone advice, oh, don't do this, don't do that, because that's where I made this mistake. Then you'd have to listen to yourself and see whether you want to go through with what you want or you're going to listen to this person. In my personality, it depends on everyone's personality, but in mine, I guess it's a mix of listening and also wanting to experience it in my own self, because maybe I'd come up with a different outcome. For me, I like to see things.
Yeah,
for
everyone has
myself.
their own approach to things. Now,
Yeah.
when you told me, I'll either slow down or take a different route, right? Yeah, that
Because
makes
just
sense.
because it worked for this person and that's how he came with it,
Yeah.
doesn't mean that's
it's
going
not
to be
work
the
for
same
you.
for me.
Yeah. What about you, Abby? What do you prefer? I don't think you heard this. What we would talk about? Nope. So I was asking, would you rather have experience from failures, like you go through something and learn the experience like firsthand, or get the knowledge from someone else and then which would be more closer to you, which would be more not beneficial, but which would be like which would you prefer to have? Like for example, I gave the example of taking a road. Right, you're driving a car, you're ahead of me in the car, or I'm ahead of you in the car, right? And there's a speed bump. I can see the speed bump. I hit the speed bump, hit the car, whatever, blah blah blah. I call you up and tell you there's a speed bump. Or would you rather go to the speed bump yourself, learn your lesson, and then not make a mistake again?
I think first one, because
The first one, right?
something that yes, I can understand when somebody else tells me what it is about.
Gotta be a little
Yep.
louder.
Yeah, but until you really experience it, because that's where if you will actually make a mistake or not, that's where you will find out.
Yeah.
And when you make that mistake is when you learn.
Mm.
Mm.
So just with knowledge, I don't think you learn.
Mm.
Yes, with this example, if you have already told me that there's a speed bump upcoming, I'll be a bit more careful.
Mm.
Mm.
That's what I'll be.
Exactly.
But if it's a speed bump on the road, there's something you cannot avoid. You have to still go through it.
Exactly.
You can take another route. I mean, it's not. You can take another route, but Huh?
So
I mean,
essentially
no,
what
it's
he's
knowledge,
saying,
right? It's knowledge. You get knowledge
Exactly.
prior.
I have to still go through it.
yeah,
But I'll be a bit more careful while I'm going through it. Because
maybe he'll slow down.
Mm-hmm.
So
But which
essentially,
is-
what he's saying is he'd still listen, but then he'd still go through it. Maybe he's gonna take a different way. Maybe he'd slow down.
Go through the
maybe
thing, but
do this.
use the knowledge how you want. Oh, okay. Huh. But which would you prefer? Like, would you rather have knowledge or go through the thing yourself? I would say I'm more. I mean,
I believe everybody has a different take on how to approach the situation or whatever it is.
okay. So you'll have all the information, and then you use it. Okay. Even if I want to be a knowledge, I'm more of like a head first, take the bump, learn a lesson kind of guy. I don't want to be. I mean, certain situations you don't want to be that guy, but I'm just like that. I learn from mistakes,
Yep.
even though I don't want to, and even if I get the like, for example, right? I don't know if I told on the podcast. I got caught cheating once in my exams in ninth. I mean, I cheated before that. Not that I'm exposing myself here. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. But till then, I was like, okay, it's fine. I've not been caught. This, blah, yada yada. And it was going well, and I was like, okay, I'm getting a certain point. I'm still getting a B. I got an A, or I got a C. I got a D. I just mostly it was just passing. I was kind of pass. I'm not even trying to like score. I'm just kind of pass the grade, right? And at one point when I got caught, after that I was just like, no, I'm good. I am not touching cheating ever again. In like my so we had two. You guys have A levels, right? I think you were in a
No, we didn't have
what
it.
is your?
It was a Filipino curriculum, so it was
so what is you have
just grade
a
10.
okay.
And then A levels is 11, 12, I believe.
I
So
don't know. I
they
don't
just call it grade 11, 12. There's no.
But you have like
terminologies.
a certain like so in CBSE, which is the Indian curriculum.
Yeah, K-12.
Damn, you got knowledge, bro. You got some Filipino friends.
Yeah, Filipino girlfriend, man.
Hey, mad. Not girlfriend. S. There's a bracket S there.
Girlfriends,
The friends, bro. Like,
girlfriends, man.
multiple. No. But like for us, we have so every in grade 10 and grade 12 is like a benchmark. Those 2 years are the most important years of your whole schooling life, essentially.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Ah.
whole your first, second,
That's
third,
rough.
all that till 9th, your 10th is most important.
Mm-hmm.
After 10th, your 11th is really important for your 12th. So till 9th, you're like, oh, till 8th, they're like, eh. 9th, they will fail you if you do mess up. Till 8th, they'll pass you like, oh, he's fine, he can pass, or he's in the corner, he's just barely passing. Let him through, it's fine. 9th, you make a mistake, you're staying in the same grade, bro. You're not going through 10th. They can't take that risk. The school as a generally like we can't afford to like as a goodwill or like our name will be tarnished, right? Our reputation will go down.
That's
They won't
that's
take-
horrible.
Which is I know,
really
but
horrible.
again, that's how Indian ideologies maintain that certain like status or that that's how you'll be like that's how you'll hire an Indian dude compared to like a American dude who fails certain things. Or
That's
like a
true,
Europe-
but then you go to the path where the reputation of the school is more important than a child's learning.
True, yeah, and that is dude. That's why you see all of us, bro. There's so many engineers and software engineers nowadays. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, they just care about reputation. They care about. I don't want to get too into that. We're already like almost 50. Oh my god, 50 minutes ago. The episode is flying across, bro. How many people alive? 0. Oh, we got +1. Hold on.
Let's go.
No one's gonna get this, man. Just us.
You're not gonna enjoy it as much as us.
Yeah. I don't think he's enjoying either. We're playing air horns, by the way. It's like, you know the air horns? No, this is the.
This is way more fun than the applause.
Yeah. The applause is just only for a second, yeah. But yeah, you can hear it in this thing. But yeah, CBSE students till 9th, till 8th, you are like, they're like, you go through.
Crazy.
9th, really focus on you. 10th, they like make sure they'll monitor you every step of the way. So they have this exams called CBSE exams, so 10th exams, your board exams. Sorry, my mistake. They call board exams, BORD, board exams, which basically decide your path for your life, your career, not career, your stream.
Damn.
For basically, like you want to be a doctor or an engineer. If you get good marks in science and math, you get to pick, and they'll let you pick. They'll give you that stream.
No, the funniest bit is that they tell you what to do.
What do you mean? What
It's
do you
not
mean?
about what you want.
Wait, what do you mean they tell you what to do? Hold on.
If you don't score that really well, you can't go into.
Oh yeah, like that. Okay, yeah.
They tell you what to do.
They're like so.
That's messed up.
So funny story. I'll tell you that as well.
It ruins the point of learning.
Yeah. So in like American syllabuses or like UK or British whatever, right? Even if you don't get good marks in like this thing, you can still opt for that stream and you can still go to class and learn your stuff, right? CBSE you can't. Like if I wanted to be an engineer and I get low marks, I'm not allowed to go and take that stream in that school. Like, especially like if I'm in that school and I get low marks, the school will be like, eh. Or maybe they might consider if I'm like they see I'm based.
Because then, you have the capability to.
Yeah, if it gets well, yeah. But like in the same for like 11th and 12th. 11th, why is 12th so important? I don't understand. Oh yeah, but okay, but I don't know why it's so important. Huh? I think it's okay, yeah, for university. But yeah,
Bro.
it's crazy, man. How they like really like focus on like just getting you there. You can't really choose really. And I was telling you, right?
You know
So-
the sad part about this? I forgot everything that I did in
Same.
high school.
Bro,
Everything
same.
that I learned.
Same.
Yeah, it was like an imaginary thing that just happened.
I only remember the good parts.
The good
Only-
parts, yeah. for
I
sure.
remember the memories of my
memories.
friends. I remember all the pranks and stuff we
Exactly.
did, all the memories we made, all the fun we had. Those are the good memories, and I like to keep them close to me. I don't
Yeah.
want to. I mean, studying, yes, that's a part of childhood, but then again, it's not really something I enjoyed. I'm not saying learning is not fun, but then the way I was exposed to learning and the way I was taught how to learn things was not the best.
Yeah.
Or so maybe was the best, but didn't fit me. Like certain people have certain way of learning, right?
Exactly.
Some people visually learn. Some people are audible. Some people are more like see things. Some people are like, I can write things and I learn. Some people like just memorize things. I have a great memory, but they don't understand certain concepts. But so the way I was taught learning was not the best way to learn things. I didn't enjoy learning as a person who's now like British curriculum. That's what I like about British curriculum, right? And I experienced it in Middlesex. I think I don't know about him, but I personally, right, when I came into this new culture, Middlesex was a huge different like what do you call that, counter shock culture. It was like I was just like, where am I? Like so first year, and I was making fun of this the whole year, right? I came from a CBSE background where everything is like you have to mug up, you have to like memorize everything, just kick it in and vomit it out on the paper. That's all CBSE was. You learn an answer, you vomit it out on the paper. And now you come to Middlesex, which is like a British curriculum, and like it was so good. So you have to like actually learn and understand and put what your perspective is on the paper, not what's on the paper. Don't just memorize and mug it up and just put it on the paper. I want your answer on the paper, what you understand on the paper, not what is shown, what is there.
Yep.
That's how you grow. That's how you learn, right?
That's
you
good,
you
man.
learn and you
Yeah.
implement it, and then you put on paper. That's what I really. And in first year, that was such a shock because I was expecting to like I was so nervous like first year exams. I was like, oh my god, it's exams. I'm gonna fail, bro. It was MCQs. Like I just picked A B C D. I was like, really? This is a 90-mark paper, and I had to pick A B C D for the whole thing. I was like, bro, this is easy. I was just going A B C D the whole time, and that was such a shock. And one of the exams, right? It was like a math exam, right? And by the way, we never had calculators. I don't know if you guys had calculators in your exams or in your schoolings.
Sometimes. Calculus.
We were banned from calculators. Like we never used for anything. Calculators not available.
Yep.
Calculus, it doesn't matter what it is, bro. You have to use your brain. That's it. There's nothing. There's no helping hand for you other than your hands and your brain. And so the first time I took this exam, this map exam, I guess you could say, they asked us to bring calculators, our own calculators, to the exam room, and they were like, "Here's a question. I forgot my calculator. I was like, oh my, I was getting worried. I'm like, oh my god, the question's gonna be hard. I don't have calculator. I guess I could just wing it or whatever."
But now that you bring up that point, I just thought of something. I'm sorry to interrupt
No,
you.
go ahead.
But like this is where if you look at the broader perspective, you just realize how messed up it is. Like school is supposed to prepare you for life outside of school. But then when you're outside of school, that you realize that they don't actually prepare you for anything.
Yeah. I kind of disagree with you on that part because they try to like, okay, they don't specifically target what your strengths and weaknesses are. They just give you a whole package. Like, this is life. This is what life is gonna be. Certain things, yes, like certain moral things and like other things like that. Like
Of course, but
trust and teamwork and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
It does come. But then they also have like other things which is I don't find them useful. Most of the things are useful. It was useless to me. Certain things, yes, I'm like, okay, teamwork. How do you teamwork? How do you coordinate? How do you do all that stuff? Which is also useful. But the thing is, they package it in such a way, it just gets mumbled up in the whole package where what you want and what you need is you have to find it. You don't get that often. But yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah.
About this. I don't know if you guys remember that time there was a guy who released a video about talking about education, Prince Iya.
Yeah, I know him, but I haven't watched that video. yet.
Who?
Prince Iya, he's a motivational speaker.
Who used to rap.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, loud. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Back in the day, yeah. Also, yeah, I was at that time. I think I got a.
Education like 100 years ago is exactly the same.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's the only thing that never evolved. The education system.
Nothing has changed. People
Yeah.
sit behind desks, they do the same thing.
Yeah, being told what to do. Okay, do this, do that.
You don't have a learning this thing. It's crazy.
And it doesn't update.
You don't expect a fish to climb a tree.
Yeah. And there's a lot of innovations in the world that they don't apply to the learning.
This is why I think British curriculum is better in a way. Yes. Getting back to my point, I'll try to keep that aside from the whole that thought. I went to the exam. I was like, I was worrying, nervous and stuff. I got I was using I see the question paper. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then I'm seeing the question. Question was like something like this. Okay, what is x? It's like a 4-digit number or a 5-digit number plus x y, which is like another 4-digit number, plus or minus another 4 or 5-digit number.
Yep.
And I'm just like, is this really the question? Is this my paper? I'm like a university level student, and this is what the 4 5-digit numbers I'm getting, and addition, subtraction. And I hear people in the back going, I was like, really, bro? You're using calculators for this? I mean, I get it to verify and stuff, but like, really? Like, and I was shocked. I was just sitting in the exam room for 5 minutes, just listening to calculators. Because like, this is, I was surprised. I was actually genuinely shocked. I was literally sitting there for a solid, I don't know, 5 minutes, but like a solid like minute and 2 minutes. I was just like shocked, bro. I was just shaking. I was like, what is this is actually what people are. And in that aspect I see like, okay, CBSE does have its pros and cons, right? The pros is you learn to not depend on certain
Yep.
things like calculators or abacus, and you have abacus not a, I don't know if abacus is a Indian thing.
No,
I'm not gonna
it's
assume
in-
it is.
Yes, in general.
Yes, yeah. But like calculating using your head and like certain
Yep.
formulas and certain. Yeah, that's another pro. But then the way that they do it also affects, right?
That's the con, how they teach you.
Yeah, how they do it is not
Yeah.
the best. They do it, yes, but the con is how they do it.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you because in Asian curriculum, like Filipino and other like Chinese, Japanese,
Yeah.
they prepare you more compared to British and American curriculums
Mm-hmm.
because it's way harder. So when you do mix in with the other people who come from all different backgrounds,
Yeah.
come from different curriculums, you're ahead
Mm-hmm.
because you're more prepared. So I do agree with you on that point. Yeah.
Anyways, we are yeah. I'm just like, oh, time is going on.
Yeah.
Okay, how many people on the live, by the way? I don't know, 0. I mean, I always assume. Actually, no, there should be a lot now. Oh, can we go live again? We'll do an ask me anything. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
relevant. Is it relevant?
I don't know. Try it out. Nice.
I mean, that's overall, right? No,
Nice.
that's not bad. Let's go
That's
live
good.
one last
That's
time.
good.
Okay, we'll stop the recording on the camera. Okay, I'll just hold on before we just cut out that part. We'll close that part. We'll close the recording. We'll go live for a few minutes and we'll ask people. But yeah, thank you, Alex, for joining
Thank
us
you.
on the
Yeah,
last
thank you for having
episode
me.
of season 1, which is a shocker because I didn't expect to do season 2. But hopefully next year, season 2, I would love to have you back on that. I don't know when, but soon, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Yeah, I do have a certain guest planned for season 2. So I will warn you, not in initial months. It'll probably be in like mid-June-ish. I'm not giving you a rough idea.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm excited for season 2. Season 1 has been a learning curve. It's been a good. I am so happy I did season 1 at least. I did.
Yeah.
I was consistent with it. I was happy with. I was
Yeah.
happy. I was enjoying doing this podcast, bro.
Yep.
I was enjoying the whole way
That's
through.
good.
I didn't not so much, but it comes with it.
Yeah.
And I do. It's not. I don't enjoy it. It's repetitive. Certain things are repetitive, which is
Of
like.
course.
But then I love. I want certain things to be a certain way, and certain edits like the cuts and something like and zooms and certain things. I'm learning. I'm still learning. Right.
Yep.
I love that. I love that
Nice.
aspect of editing.
Yeah.
But I love enjoying. I love doing the podcast. I want to keep doing this for a long time, hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Also, Merry Christmas
Yeah.
and Happy New Year.
Oh, thank you very much, man. Merry Christmas to you too. Happy holidays.
Yes, Happy Holidays to you people at home. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hopefully, we'll see you in season 2 next year because I'm not gonna upload this whole year. I mean, till the end of the year because the year-end jokes are coming. But till the end of the year, I want to enjoy my December, and I feel like you should. Everyone should be at home enjoying your festive season.
Work before you enjoy.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, after that, work hard, play harder, bro. That's how it is.
Yep.
Yeah, but thank you guys for watching. If you like the videos, if you like the podcast, like the seasons, like the episodes, do drop a like. Do drop if you want to give a share to your friends. Click all the buttons, all out there, all that stuff. And you know what? We'll edit it. It's fine.
They can hear you at least.
Oh, you can hear us.
Keep
Okay.
going, yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Do subscribe if you want to hear more content next year for season 2. And we'll catch you on the next episode of the Daily News Podcast.
Yeah.
See you soon. Bye-bye.